Hello, and welcome to the Bulldog Report. I'm Abby Kozo.
And I'm Ike Bush. We're here in the Athletic Director's office at Metuchen High School, where we will be discussing and reporting on topics currently concerning the student body.
This new platform we have will allow us to cover a multitude of current events happening in or around the community. If you think you would be interested in being a part of this new venture, please reach out to us using the email address listed below. Thank you, Marcus and Ike. I'm here in the Metuchen High School varsity field that our girls soccer team played on earlier this month for the Soccer for a Cause Festival. MHS held this event for the first time and it was a huge success. Teams from the blue and white divisions competed against each other while supporting different charities and raising money. There were food trucks, the Booster Club sold drinks, Mangia Toscano provided t-shirts, Jersey Fresh Teas provided printing services, and Prestige Imaging donated the plaques. The 14 participating teams were able to raise $17,000 to be spread across multiple organizations. Overall, it was a successful event with our team beating North Brunswick 5-1. Congratulations to the girls on their win. You're watching the Bulldog Report. I'm Abby Kozo, and we'll be right back.
I've been very into dance like my entire life since I was like 3 years old, but over quarantine I started to lose interest in it and it was kind of having a negative impact on my mental health, and so I was looking for something else to do, and I had several friends, as I mentioned before, and it just seemed really fun, you know, like I've only heard good things about band and it's such a community and everyone's so nice. So I tried it and now I absolutely love it. I've always loved performing and I like to relate everything back to dance because, you know, in dance, you work so hard during the year and the reward is to be able to perform and share what you've done, and you know, over quarantine there were no performances, so I was so tired of working so hard for nothing, and so, you know, then fast forward to now, it's like we work hard every week, and then every week we would have a performance and we would have something to show for it, whether it was like our technique improved or we had new work in it. And it's so fun to perform because like you're wearing your costume and your makeup and all your friends are there and the music, like the band sounds so good and it's all around you and you're just so into it.
Yeah, it seems like such like a lively moment.
It's probably the best feeling ever, honestly, because with all the stress, whenever you started, so say like freshman year, ever since you started emailing that one coach and just being like all the doubts in your mind that would have came up, and then when you that coach finally says like, we want you on this team, and you commit, it's honestly like the best feeling ever. It's like, and now especially like we all committed early, we can all just go through our senior year and just coast through, basically.
I think because Metuchen's small, we're very supportive and close-knit. If you need help academically or athletically, or I guess mainly academically, someone is willing to help you. Or athletically, we have a lot of pride and we like to cheer on each other, and I think that really helps in creating like an energetic feeling, but also like the wanting to do better for each other and for the school.
Hi, I'm Ike Bush, and this is the Metuchen Bulldog Report. Metuchen had many successful seasons in all of their athletics this year. First, we're going to go over the football team. Now, the Metuchen football team finished the season 4-7, which is 4 more wins than they had last year, after snapping a 16-game losing streak at home under the lights. And that was certainly a game-changing and season-changing win for the Metuchen Bulldogs, as they went on to win 3 more games, and 3 good games, and finishing the season off with a win in front of the fans was certainly a good way to end the season. Most notably among the players, of course, is A.J. Perillo, who played wide receiver and running back for the Bulldogs and seemed to do it all, as well as tearing it up on defense. AJ looked so good and won Middlesex County Player of the Week 2 different times, and was in the running many other weeks. So certainly a player that you want to keep your eye on. And unfortunately, for the program, he will be retiring from Metuchen athletics and moving to college, as well as the quarterback Stephen Mielishin and many others, Rocco Dagon, so many other very, very good seniors and very well-played seniors, but are going to be graduating. But they had a great year this year and played extremely well. And so that will wrap up the football year. Very successful year, according to Metuchen's football team. And kicking off the soccer season, the boys soccer had a pretty solid season. In the GMC tournament, they were unable to prevail and lost to Monroe on the road. 1-0 was the final in overtime. But other than that, they had such a good season, finishing with a winning record. And they just looked all around good. And they seemed to get better and better as the season went on. So definitely some, bounce back from last year, which was a great year. They had won the division championship, but to lose all of their seniors was tough for the team. And now they had a new wave of players coming in, and they certainly lived up to last year's reputation. So also the girls soccer team, obviously undefeated throughout the entire season until the GMC tournament, which they unfortunately lost in the finals. They just had such a good season, led by Marin Boucher, the captain, and she was incredible. She'll be going to college now and playing soccer, but just an awesome year for the girls soccer team, and couldn't have written it down any better. So awesome year for the girls soccer team, successful year for the girls soccer team once again. Also with the girls field hockey team, or just the field hockey team, they played very well as well. Some tough competition in their division, but they were able to get it done. And just some awesome production by the girls field hockey team as well, finishing with a winning record. Moving on to the tennis team, that was also a very successful year, closer to 500, but they battled in every single game. They had also finished with a winning record, so an awesome year for the girls tennis team. Very successful there. And then, JV boys soccer, I'll note, had won the GMC finals. They won the GMCs after being ranked the 9 seed. They were able to battle back and beat some of the best teams all on the road, and they called themselves the Road Warriors, and they won the GMC finals. So all the athletics looking extremely good. We have basketball coming up, wrestling coming up. Looking ahead, we'll have baseball. So a lot to look forward to in Metuchen athletics and in terms of sports here in the Metuchen High School, but certainly some great fall sports have been played. Now we're moving on to the winter. Can't wait to see you there.
With the UN Climate Change Conference having taken place at the end of October into early November, the world was given a chance to initiate carbon-cutting ambitions. The Earth is currently expected to surpass the 1.5 degrees Celsius temperature limit by the end of the century, but this meeting has given us a chance to tackle the issue. Solar power options now offer the cheapest source of electricity in history. It's becoming the more logical commercial option, not just for the benefit of the environment, but to save money. COVID-19 has changed everything. Not only are people more aware of the detrimental effects of climate change, but there is a strong feeling to build the world back better than it was before. These sound like promising ways the current times might be benefiting the climate change movement. While we still have a long way to go, these small steps toward a greener future are encouraging. Thanks for joining us. I'm Abby Kozo, and we hope you'll tune in next time here on the Bulldog Report.